Given that x follows a binomial distribution with 6 trials and probability of success 0.42, find question I, p of x equal to 6. Take solution. First thing, we are going to start by writing down the following parameters. We have x follows a binomial distribution with 6 trials and probability of success 0.42. Then we have n as 6 number of trials and p probability of success as 0.42. Now we can find q, which is the probability of failure. It is simply given by 1 minus p, and this will give us 1 minus 0.42, which is simply equal to 0.58. Next, we are going to write down the following formula to find the probability of big X equal to small x is simply equal to n combination x times p raised to the power x times q raised to the power n minus x. Now, taking down the first question, we have to find p of x equal to 6. This will simply be equal to 6 because n is equal to 6 combination 6 times p, which is 0.42, we raise it to the power 6, times q, which is 0.58, we raise it to the power 6 minus 6. This will simply be equal to 6 combination 6 gives 1 times 0.42 raised to the power 6, it gives us 0.0055 to 4 decimal places times 0.58 raised to the power 6 minus 6. Remember, 6 minus 6 gives 0. 0.58 raised to the power 0 gives us 1. This will simply be equal to 1 times 0.0055 remains 0.055 times 1. The answer will be 0.0055, which is approximately 0.01 to 2 decimal places. We move now to question 2i, which is p of x less than or equal to 2. 2i, p of x less than or equal to 2. This will simply be equal to, we are going to take the integer values from 0 right up to 2. P of x equal to 0 plus p of x equal to 1 plus p of x equal to 2. This will simply be equal to 6 combination 0 times p raised to the power 0 times q raised to the power 6 minus 0 plus 6 combination 1 times p raised to the power 1 times q raised to the power 6 minus 1 plus 6 combination 2 times p raised to the power 2 times q raised to the power 6 minus 2. This will simply be equal to 6 combination 0, it gives us 1 times p to the power 0, which is 1, times q to the power 6, plus 6 combination 1 gives us 6, times p to the power 1, which is p, times q to the power 6 minus 1, which is 5, plus 6 combination 2 gives us 15, times p squared, times q to the power 6 minus 1, which is 4. This will simply be equal to 1 times 1 remains 1 times q to the power 6. So this will give us 0.58 to the power 6 plus 6 times p, which is 0.42, times q, which is 0.58 to the power 5, plus 15 times 0.42 squared times q, which is 0.58 to the power 4. This will simply be equal to 0.58 to the power 6 it gives us 0.038 to 3 decimal places plus 6 times 0.42 times 0.58 raised to the power 5 to 3 decimal places, it gives us 0.165 plus 15 times 0.42 squared times 0.58 to the power 4 is 0.299. This will simply be equal to 0.038 plus 0.165 plus 0.299 to 3 decimal places, it gives us 0.502, which is approximately 0.50 to 2 decimal places. Next, we move now to the next question, which is question 3i. We have to find p of x greater than or equal to 4. This will simply be equal to, we have to take the integer values from 4 right up to the last trial, which is 6. This will give us p of x equal to 4 plus p of x equal to 5 plus p of x equal to 6. Remember, we calculated p of x equal to 6 in question I. So this will give us 6 combination 4 times p to the power 4 times q to the power 6 minus 4 plus 6 combination 5 times p to the power 5 times q to the power 6 minus 5 plus 6 combination 6 times p to the power 6 times q to the power 6 minus 6. This will simply be equal to 6 combination 4 gives us 15 times 0.42 to the power 4 times q, which is 0.58 raised to the power 6 minus 2, which is 6 minus 4, which is 2, plus 6 combination 5 gives us 6 times 0.42 to the power 5 times 0.58 to the power 1. Now we are left with this, which we are going to state the result because we calculated that in question I, which gave us 0.0055 to 4 decimal places plus 0.0055. This will simply be equal to, if you add 0.157 plus 0.0455 plus 0.0055, this will give us 0.208, which is approximately 0.21 to 2 decimal places. This is how we calculate the probability of a binomial distribution. If in case you have any questions on what we have just treated, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.